call it Northern Graft. We just have got it or you don't, just dig in deep, believe in yourself, get a bit angry, and then just sling it and see what happens. It means a lot, grafting my arse off, day in, day out, doing my hardest to try and hopefully one day push against some of these big lads. Wit Fitness, so I coach out of Wit and train there down in London, so yeah. The last 2 workouts are good for me, heavy gymnastics and that last one. They don't call me Mr. Unbroken for no reason, so unbroken on those muscle ups, you heard it here first.
I don't really know what happens, I just literally smile the whole way through, always. I always have done. No, I'm buzzing. I'm so happy with that. But it's like, it's even better doing it with everyone and doing it in this environment, because you know you can do it when you're literally like shaking like a shitting dog.
Like who you representing today?
Obviously Gymshark. Do you know what's really cool of how professional it is? And it's nice being in the UK at such a professional competition, because when I was out in the UAE and Dubai, like they had like their standards were pretty high, and it was when I first got there I was like, oh my god, this is real, this is official. But it's nice being back in like homeland and it being just as good. So yeah, I love this comp, it's great. Hopefully I'll be back next year.
I can't really look at who else is around, you just got to go at your own pace. For me, I can clean it, I just got to like brace, set, front squat, and then I know I can jerk it. So, oh gosh, the legless rope climbs, not looking forward to them. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to the last one, I think that'll be better. Bar muscle ups, and I like step overs, anything with a dumbbell. Yeah, it's good.
I have never done this like a festival like this, and I think it's really, really cool. And I also love the format of 1 day, 4 events. That was the main reason I want to come, is like, oh, that's really cool. Like you don't always need 3 days and just 2 workouts a day. No, like 1 day, 4 workout, boom, boom, boom. I like it. I think like always on a competition you want to win, right? But on this sport it's not like we all have our each lane, right? So it's a bit a different camaraderie, like a nice one. Yeah, well, I want to win the next 2, right? That's why I came here.
Yeah, it's been pretty mental. Obviously won this, won Arnold's last year, and then it's been pretty nuts since then. Like went to Wadapalooza and came 4th there with an event win, and then just everything from there has been 10 times better than I was expecting it to be. So yeah, coming off the games, like obviously I'm not here this year, which is I'm pretty gutted about it, but it's not the right timing. Like I'm only just getting back into things, and so yeah, hopefully just spend the weekend cheering on everyone else, and it'll be good regardless. The field was stacked last year, and I think it might be even bigger this year. Like it's going to be tight. It's really, really cool to see the level of like competition in the UK just keep getting better and better.
What sort of big cheat meals have you been squeezing in since you've been on some downtime?
Few fish and chips.
Nice.
Very random, but I like mushy peas. So
what we're going to see from you next year at the games?
I don't like to put a number on things, but I would love to break into the top 10. But the goal is always going to be the podium at some point. So it might not be next year, but that is the goal.
And just finally, obviously, going to the games for the first time must have been amazing, daunting, exciting, everything. Just talk us through your experience of that, just quickly. Like, how would you summarise that experience?
Surreal. Like, I definitely had certain points where I was like, oh my god, you're here. Like, this is nuts. And like, you cannot tell people what the Coliseum feels like when it's packed and everyone's cheering. Like, you have to be there and you have to feel it. It is nuts. Like, it was pretty special to be able to say that, like, you've been able to get there and compare yourself to the best in the world, and the fittest in history is, it's undoubtable. She is incredible.
I mean, last year I won RX, which I think was a combination of the program being in my favour. It's just a good workout to me. Yeah, I think I've made a lot of progress since then, maybe mentally the most, but yeah, still a long way to go. Yeah, I think a lot more people have become aware of it. Like, the competition is definitely more well known, so I think it's definitely gotten up in terms of the competition. Yeah, it's much tougher field. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was really good to get pushed. Exhausting, but exhilarating.
It's been really, really fun. We got to compete together on the comp floor at the same time. It's nice.
Yeah, really good day. Couldn't have been better, really.
Found it hard. I'm not the best with grip strength, and that was a lot of grip, so I did what I could. I was in a race at the end, but I just didn't have it in me to push any further. But I think I've done a good job.
Yeah. How's the wrist?
great. So much better now. So much better than when we first met. So I can't complain.
The organisation's amazing. Everything run on time. Like I think that's such a big thing in competitions. Like having it run so smoothly. So really well run.
Really good. Definitely coming back.
Everybody's done. We've all done really well today. So wherever we come, we'll be happy. And we did in the last one, so it's been a good day.
So tell us what box you're representing today.
Dragon Athletic.
And where is that?
In Cardiff. 2 words: fitness carnival. Epic.
It's mad. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like you never get all different sporting disciplines in one room. It's insane.
Yeah, just get in a CrossFit gym, make friends with everybody. It's great social life, too good a social life actually. So competing makes you, spurs you along to try a bit harder, I find. So that's why I do it, because I thoroughly enjoy it.
It's definitely the biggest one I've done all year. I've done like some team, like some pairs, like throwdown kind of things, but this is the biggest event I've ever done. I qualified in 12.
Right.
So anywhere above 12, I'm happy. I've also got a tooth abscess at the moment. Just thought I'd put that in there. I'm on antibiotics, so if I come better than 12, I'm happy. You know, there's some really, really decent athletes there. So just being able to train amongst them, it's really good for me because I come from a small town, not very many people doing CrossFit. So I go there and I'm like, cool, these guys are good, you know, so it's fast. I love it, I'm really loving it. I was a bit worried about how I was going to be, but I'm just loving it. Just the experience, isn't it? I know it's the cliche thing to say, but it's a great experience.
I think it was better coming this time, because when I came the first time it was just so overwhelming. It was massive, and then this time now it's like I'm used to like how it's set up, and it just seems even bigger and better this year. And it's probably, I would say, if I was going to pick one competition to do next year, it would be this and this only, probably, I think it's the size, the build-up, everything towards it. The qualifiers are solid. You need to work really hard to get into it. So many people enter, and when you get that place and you walk through these doors and you walk down that red carpet and you see this stage, it's just overwhelming. And I think it's the atmosphere that brings it all together, and it's just like, this is something that if you're going to pick one competition to do, go for this one, definitely,
Oh, it's been brilliant. Yeah, it's my first individual one. Yeah. It's been in teams before, and it's getting a lot of nerves coming in and seeing it all, because it's so big, so professional, and but it's been brilliant. So I was joint second before this one. Yep. I don't really know where I finished, but hopefully still up in that top 3.
Yeah, the 110, I had like a funny feeling about it. I didn't think I would make it from the beginning. The 105 was surprisingly easier than I expected. But yeah, I thought I'd be able to get through it a lot quicker, but it wasn't as quick as I thought it would be. I can't wait for the next one, especially the next one with the assault bike. So, but don't judge me if I don't win it.
It's fun, isn't it? Like, so much pressure on your own. Whereas like here, you've got like your friends to sort of keep you going and not fall back on, but like it's just a better environment, I think.
For me, I prefer the team stuff. I feel like some competitions you go and you can feel the difference between this, just the size of it.
Where are you training out of?
Okay. Fiona Laffan. I'm training out of Arc Athletics Club in London. Amazing. It's my first time here at the event, and it's just such a good atmosphere. There's so much going on. This is like great to have such a big heat, 14 people in each heat. It's amazing. Love it.
Yeah. And have you always done CrossFit?
No, I did hockey for about 25 years, then a bit of triathlon, and then CrossFit for about 4 years.
And what about anyone out there who's like, 35, I'm thinking that is, they're not getting into fitness again?
Oh no, that's the best time to start, when you've got a bit more time to yourself, maybe your kids are a bit older, you feel like you can dedicate your life to a bit of consistent training. Get strong, get aerobically fit, get gymnastical, that's what CrossFit does for you.
That was an epic finish to that workout. Just talk us through what was going through your head there, if anything was going through your head.
The full way I was like, oh my god, this is going really well. Like, I genuinely thought I was going to be standing just staring at the ab mat and the plate, so I think that carried me through it, because I was like, I'm going to fall at some point, and then it just seemed to keep going. So that was really good. Yeah, it's been really good. It's been really tough. A lot of areas I still say I'm like developing in CrossFit, so it's been good to try and test them and see where I'm at with them. So it's been challenging.
So you've had a big year. Spoke to you last at Ragnarok where you got the win. Amazing work on that. What's next for you?
Next for me would hopefully be to qualify for semis.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of done with competing for the rest of the year. I'm doing Winter Soldiers as a pair.
Yeah.
And then that's me for the rest of the year, I think, and focus on semis. So.
Yeah. Awesome. And you, Nicole, what's next for you? Where's your pooch today, by the way?
I know. I should have brought him. I don't know. Lucky mascot.
What's coming up for you in the rest of the year next year?
Yeah, similar to Jenny, but the rest of the year is going to like taper down a little bit, and then goal on a semis ideally next year. So work hard, fill the gaps. They're being filled as we speak, but really want to go in next year to the semis with as strong as I possibly can be. So semis for me.
A bit of downtime now for both of you.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
What are you going to do? What are you going to eat?
Lots of chocolate.
Chocolate?
I already do that, but just ramp up a bit.
I have a joke with Shuttleward about eating party rings. They're like the best biscuits on the market. So party rings.
So the first one I did was Trinity's Guild in like August. So that was me last year.
One to watch. One to watch. Yeah, I think last year was a testing round because it was the first of its kind. But this year I knew it was going to be a big one, and it just brings the community together. And I know the workout's going to be tough. You're going to finish each workout knowing, you worked hard and got tested in every essence of CrossFit. So it's becoming one of the staple of the year to be at, because you get to test yourself against such amazing athletes as well. It attracts the best. So if you want to know where you stack up, here's the marker. It's an important one in the calendar.
It's just fun. It's fun, and there's not much pressure. You're just doing it for fun.
Yeah, you bring the best out in each other. Like lifting on your own, you want to do. It's not the same as wanting to do well for your teammates. It's just that bit. It's an extra push that you don't get on your own.
Definitely work harder in a team.
Well, it's probably a little bit different for all of us. Like we all come from different competitive backgrounds. I've been to the game.
Arnold was my first one last year, so I feel like it's got a little place in my heart. Back again.
Yeah, the team's just a lot more fun. So you everyone's together, and then you're pushing each other on instead of just being by yourself in the individual. So it's just a lot more fun of a day than when you're doing individually.
Yeah, it's been tough. It's been a tough day, but enjoyable. I'm over the moon. It's my first place. First big competition, so.
It was my second time, but last year I came 14th, so progress. Yeah, I could hardly lift some of those weights last year, so happy with the progress this year. Yeah, it's been good fun, good vibe, good atmosphere, so really good. Definitely do it again.
Really good fun. I've had a really good day. It's been really good fun, but I am knackered. I think the last workout was so good because she was ahead of me by 2 or 3 reps the whole way, and then she just broke on the last ground to overhead, and I just thought, hold on, and I just pipped her to the post. I'm so sorry.
That was so good. It was really good.
I felt really bad.
No, it was amazing.
Wicked. I was here as a scaled athlete last year, so it was awesome to step up and give it a whirl. Loved it. It's good.
Yeah, it was great. It's my second individual comp, so I'll take it. Yeah, really happy with it. I like the rope climb one. Yeah, that was really fun. Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Not the same result as last year, but still, it's a banging event. What Hornsey does, mate, it's world class. It's getting better. Standards getting better. Competition's class. It's well run. Easily the best competition in the UK, but by a long shot. And if my legs are alright, I've got a Dubai qualifier to do on Tuesday, and then hopefully Dubai can qualify.
My soul's on the floor somewhere there at the moment. I didn't think we expected it to be. Well, obviously it's going to be hard because it's a competition, but it's one of those where you don't expect it to be that hard. But it was good. And obviously first place is fantastic, so it makes it all worthwhile. Literally from the qualifiers, which seems like a million years ago, to today, it's been a hard push, really hard slog. Obviously with personal life as well. We're not full-time athletes, we're not professional athletes. You know what I mean? So for all intents and purposes, it's still a hobby. So fitting in with obviously work life and training hard and making sure we get here, I think it's credit to everyone that's been here today and the event, and great times.